Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
So, starting off with Warrior, so we keep the Harrison Jones. I think. The question is whether or not we want to keep a Keeper or a potential Acolyte. I think we don't because we want something to ramp up into. Something like this, maybe. So... okay, that's great. That's really good. Let's see, we can coin Wild Growth. Next turn, Innervate Belcher. Turn afterwards, Shredder. It's not as threatening as maybe a Loatheb would have been, or a Druid of the Claw. But should be fine, right?
Back to work.
I think I just continue to put on pressure. If he plays Death Spite now, I can just play Harrison Jones. And the Taskmaster will probably die. I'm not sure what I do about Warwicks though. Okay, I don't have to mind. Oh, it's not even bad that this gets damaged. Oh, and I have an activator. All fine on my end. Okay. Let's line up quite okay for him, huh? Does he have an owl? Just targeted? No. He does. So it's definitely Control Warrior. This lines up quite well against Emperor. This board. And if he plays Shield Maiden afterwards, I don't really have an answer.
Where shall I strike?
So let's get this way. Maybe I can protect Emperor. This would be nice. Otherwise I would have like 4, 1, 4. Don't think it's great. Also he doesn't have like 6 damage on the board for now, so might be helpful. Okay, I guess I'll just draw more cards before I play it. Also, I can kill something with Wrath next turn and play Thaurissan. Oh, that's great. Can reduce combo. Looking for my second Ooze, like second weapon destruction. My Ooze. Wonder if this is worth silencing. Probably not. My hand is big enough to justify Thaurissan, I guess. So with this hand, I would need an Innervate to play Forest Druid Savage-Raw. One of these things stay on the board, it's 14 plus 7 plus 1. Means 22. Oh, means 22. This is 14, I can armor up 15, 15 plus 7, 22. Good start.
Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature will rise against you.
Going first, having wild growth. That's what you're looking for against the druid. The next card to look out for is Shredder, I guess. Harrison is not that great. Always want to hide it in my deck. On the very bottom against druid. Emperor would be nice. Why not Emperor? Innervate out Emperor. Oh, there's my Shredder. Perfect. If he puts out his Shredder, I could silence it. And trade. Probably not, though. I'll stay on curve and play Loatheb, I guess. Shredder trades too well into Harrison Jones, obviously. There's always the risk of swipe, though. That's why it isn't great. Oh, is this Ramp Druid? I guess I just innovate in hero power then. Huh. Okay. I guess I still do it. My hand doesn't look too great to finish this game quickly though. Thanks Hussein for the follow. Oh, it's like a second wild growth right there. It's nice. Could silence? No, Ancient of Lore is just too good to play. Not to play. This trades quite well. And this doesn't die to swipe. It's like the only minion that I had that doesn't die to swipe on its own. So it would need like swipe hero power or maybe innervate breath hero power or something to clear. And then I still get to be the first one who plays something on the board. Okay, I have two keepers, so this is just a good trade. And I can abuse the... No, I can't. Wait, this is 10, 12, 12 plus 8. I can deal 20, 24. It's not quite enough.
I must safeguard the land.
Fortunately, I can't play the Harrison Jones, because it's not how the summoner works. I'll just start a little bit down here. I run 2 Force of Natures and I have this to draw into more. So hopefully I'll find it. And hopefully it won't play Boom. Boom is like the only minion right now that puts me a little bit under pressure. So no swipe, I suppose. This looks like a Wrath. Okay. You could coin out of 4 or coin innovate out of 6. Oh. That's 7, 7 plus 6. 13. Okay, I'll just do this. I mean, he only got 3 mana from this. And I should be able to set up something with Shade, Savage Raw. Boom isn't that bad anymore with the BGH. Interesting that I didn't get to play my Harrison Jones all the time. But I had to keep the board control. Should be aware of mind control tech, I guess. Just realized. Yeah, because he plays a more defensive style deck. Savage swipe would be possible next turn. For now I can swipe Savage. Isn't too great. I should probably just swipe this, trade, develop Shade. Looks good enough. I could develop the Keeper over the Shade, but I might need a second Keeper. For what? Could need to be silenced.
Will rise against you.
I think Shade is the more secure option. In case of something like Force of Nature, or a combo clear, or I don't know. Savage Row with 2 minions on the board is 6 each, so I could deal 12. With this on the board, it's 3 plus 4, it's 11, 12 with hero power, 14 with keeper. So I'm a little bit off lethal still. Of course. Druid of the Claw Savage Raw means I get to deal 9 plus 4. 13. Still a little bit off, huh? Fine. So if I do something on the lines, Keeper, Jones, hit, you can do something like trade, swipe, hero power. I really need this Force of Nature. But I've played most of my card draw already. And he didn't play Boom so far. I could also play a Druid of the Claw. Druid of the Claw Harrison Jones doesn't seem too bad. What is this guy doing there? Well, Keeper's better. 2-4 over 4-2, I guess. Guess bringing in the 5 damage is worth it. Could have also Keeper Savage Raw. Actually, it's what if 8, 13, and then something like Druid of the Claw Savage Raw next turn. Might have been worth it. Oh, I played 4 minions. Yeah, that's another reason not to do this play actually. Probably play second Druid of the Claw or second Belcher, or maybe both. Or Engine of War. Yeah, I should have saved my Keeper. This was a mistake. I forgot for a second that it was Ramp Druid. Let's see if we can still do something about that. So, double Savage Raw means this deals 9. 9 is a pretty bad number here. Means this deals 6, I deal 4. 9. That's pretty close. But not quite. I think, right? Double Savage Raw, this means I can deal 7. I can deal 9 damage to his face. If I play Druid of the Claw Savage Raw, hero power, I'll have 3. 3 plus 7. Okay. Oops. It took me a little bit too long to figure this out. Still not fully awake yet. The Meleeman.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Is this a Russian streamer or something? Well, whatever. I can't keep this hand, obviously. Wonder what this guy is playing.
Job's done.
Okay, well, whether it pretty much doesn't matter what this guy is playing. Okay, seems like Malygos lock or hand lock with zombie chow. As for now, my hand is pretty much well, my way is pretty much dictated by these cards. Trades well into my shredder. I'd have 4, 5, 6. I could play the Shade, but this doesn't do too much for now. I ramped up, so he only has 3 mana. He could coin something like Implosion, or could play Dark Bomb. Probably coin Implosion, seems like. However, I have this curve coming up, and I think I want him to handle with it. Like, force him to handle it. We'll hopefully do something. Oh, so maybe coin Dark Bomb? Or just trade. Okay. Well, this... I'm not sure about this. Is this a better choice? My whole board dies to Hellfire or Shadow Flame then. I don't really want this to happen. Belcher probably? Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to attack. I probably don't. Let's just play this and wait. I could also like double attack.
I have no time for games.
But it could still be handlock and then he plays a giant or something. I don't have a BGH right now. Or a Twilight Drake. I don't have a silence. So keeping this patient assassin around should be helpful. 2 sucks for him. Oh well, still has a good way to deal with it. I still don't want to reveal this assassin. Seems like I have to hero power here. Otherwise my trades are super inefficient. Or I just play lore, then and do I trade? Played this afterwards. If I would trade, he could easily, like, he can trade these 2 away. Lore might be better, but I go for this, I think. No, do I want to do this actually? And he has exactly 5 damage on the board, which he can trade into my guys. On the other hand, it's debatable, I think. Do I want to hit? I can get at least a slime if I don't, but... yeah, should have done this first. Okay, well. The other problem is he can trade very well into like my Ooze, for example, if he wants to. I don't really get something by this. Hopefully no, I don't know, Shadow Flame probably. Oh, that's pretty good for him. That's pretty good for him. I still have this patient assassin around doing nothing. Thaurissan. I think I want to draw cards first and play Thaurissan afterwards. He didn't seem to have AoE, so I'll just stay here and wait. Oh, I can reduce a very good hand here. I'll leave it up to him to clear this board. Play this very passively. But if I trade, I give him good options, I think. I want, like, it seems like he doesn't have an answer to the Sylvanas. So I don't want him to play a big minion like this and just do his thing. Actually, it might have been better to do this. Oh wow. I'm pretty low already too. Kinda sucks. Okay, oh wow. Do I have lethal? Do I have lethal? This guy into this guy into this, my face into this guy, one of the trees into this. Leaves me with these 10, 14, 14 and 2 trees, 18, 18 plus 10. Yeah.
For the wilds.
So it was right to draw cards, huh? A Decklist gone.
Malfurion
There we go.
versus Rexxar.
I'm not sure how long it was away, so
Must protect.
sorry for inconveniences there. Shade is too greedy to keep going first without anything else against Hunter. Last day, rank 1 Hunter might be phase actually, so should probably go for something earlier. This hand is way better.
Greetings, traveler. My greetings.
Yep. So... Still not sure if Meleeman is streaming.
Put this apple on your head.
I don't know his Twitch handle. That's basically the problem. I can still wild growth next turn probably. I mean, I want to save the Ooze anyways, and I don't have minions to develop,
Put
so
this apple on your
oh.
head.
Great. Still don't have minions to develop. I don't want to swipe this, and I don't want to play the Ooze, so maybe I have to Savage Raw it. I guess now I want to swipe it. Maybe. I have the lures to refill my hand. Next turn I might have to Hero Power. Hero Power Ooze seems okay. I take a lot of damage, but I feel that's okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage though. Oh. No, I think I have to play the Ooze rather than the Harrison Jones. Yeah, I have to kill this Knife Juggler, and it trades too well into my Jones. And I will have to heal myself, I guess. Ah, this was a lot of stuff. Dorgan, I've been having a lot of trouble against the Midrange Hunter matchup as Combo Druid. Do you have any advice? I haven't played it too much recently. Oh, so yeah. Playing 2 sources of weapon destruction of course helps. So I will play this to deny him 3 damage and to armor up for 1. So I actually heal myself for 4 during this play. If I do this, I heal myself for 1 more, but then this is still around.
That belongs in a museum.
The only minions I played were weapon destruction so far. But let's, like, with this kind of board, I could burst him down if I draw like combo. Oh my goodness, that's the 3rd weapon. Okay, I didn't heal myself for anything with that. Okay, it's 5 damage next turn. So I definitely have to heal myself and hope that he doesn't have like Beast Kill Command. Unleash Kill Command is probably lethal. Yeah, it pretty much is. Can I set up lethal myself somehow? Maybe next turn. This double knife juggler opening was really clutch. Let's hope that he doesn't have kill command. Oh well, I died to a lot of stuff, to be honest. Oh yeah, that's the kill command trigger. Oh, okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Okay, let's see. That's probably explosive, which means this is 10, 14. I should win this. I should win this against any trap, I think. Misdirection maybe, but... Oh, even misdirection. Freezing. So this is 10, 16... Nice. I don't have really specific advice to the matchup though. Try to mulligan for your fast cards, and Keeper, Innervate are really clutch in this matchup. Wrath is really good. And then just like kind of similar to this matchup, try to survive until you can finish him off. And run 2 weapon destruction cards, this helps.
Malfurion versus
Getting a lot of weapon classes on the last day again. Pretty good. I think Warrior is a class I can keep Thaurissan Jones against. Wow, if these 2 cards were like Wild Growth Innervate, I would probably keep this too. Oh, there it is again. This might be interesting. I have 3 mana here, so I could play this at turn 3. Or I could just play Thaurissan Jones right now. Probably not worth it. I have to play this against Deathspite. Okay, this sucks. Yeah, well, if he does this, I think it's okay to play Emperor here. I have 2 forces to reduce in cost. On the other hand, I kinda need the coin for the Thaurissan if he plays Deathspite next turn. But if I just play Keeper, it's very tame. A lot of questions. But if he plays Deathspite, Deathspite doesn't really line up against Emperor, so he would need something like Deathspite Innerage. And then I can still like silence the... Ah no, my Thaurissan will be discounted. Never mind. I have 2 discounted forces, which is kinda good. Would have liked the Savage Draw more though. Easier to combo it later. Well, last season when I played like 4 hours on Legend Ladder with this deck, I had only 1 or 2 midrange hunter opponents, so I'm not really like used to the matchup at all. Okay, this was a pretty good trade for me, I'd say. I just need something to play now. That's not what I'm talking about. I'll have to wait 3 turns until I can play this, and I think there are a lot of... Yeah, I need the Keeper targets for patrons also, because I don't have Wrath. This hand sucks now. So there's the Deathspite, so I can finally play something. Although it's still a good setup for something like Bad Rage.
that belongs in a museum.
If he plays another weapon now, I can play Ooze, Shredder into lore. think I kill this because of Acolyte and... If I can kill this. Silence it, I wanted to say, but I can kill it, that's good. Because of Acolyte and Grim Patron. I don't want him to do something like Patron, Innervate, sacrifice the ghoul.
Let the pain
Or
speak to
top
me.
decking Acolyte, sacrifice the ghoul. Also something I don't want. Okay, so I can play next turn combo, but I'm far off killing him, obviously. So let's just continue drawing. Clearing his board so he can't get off a good Battle Rage. I have a few ways to clear his stuff here. I have something against the second Death Spite set up. I have 9 damage on the board. I could combo for 14 plus 9 plus 2. Plus 4. Something on the lines of 27, which isn't quite enough. I have to play the Ooze. The question is what I do play afterwards, though. I could play Druid of the Claw, charge. Probably my best option here.
Where shall I strike?
It's like Swipe, but with the potential of doing 4 to 6 damage next turn again. And he's under pressure now. He feels the pressure. Wow. Having 2 weapon destruction sources were really good in these 2 games. Okay, now he needs... Okay, Whirlwind. And then he needs something good of this. Like Counted Creeper. Okay, well that's a... That's a desperate play. Yeah, that's what I talked about. If I would have had discounted my Savage Draw earlier, then I could have played all these cards next turn. Like double combo. Like, well, Force double roar. Could play Force here, but let's see a reason to.
I must safeguard.
Still have a keeper. If he plays this again, it's getting ugly, so I should probably
Time waits for no one.
hold on to my stuff. Maybe just play the first Force. Actually, why didn't I play combo into combo? Whoops.
What to do? For the wild.
Let's just set up lethal here. Hi Alex, thanks for joining. Yeah, I should have probably just played combo into combo. Kill... Deal
That
8.
belongs in a museum.
So he has 21. I have 14 plus 4, 18, 19. Which is almost enough.
For the wild.
And next turn I can simply do it again. Good thing about destroying 2 Death Spite is I destroy all his setups he could have come up with. And this way I kept his card count low. He wanted to Innervate Battle Rage, it seemed like, but doesn't matter.
Malfurion versus Magni. For Cosmodon!
I must protect the wild.
Sen is quite good. Looks like Wild Growth into Coin Druid of the Claw.
Armor made to fit.
Or maybe into Loatheb. We'll see.
Let the pain speak to me.
Keeper would be nice. Don't want to draw more cards of this. If I play Wrath, I save my... I guess I can do it this way.
Where shall I start?
Like the only play I would like to innovate out later is Boom probably, or something on the lines of Loatheb, Innervate, Ooze next turn. But this way I get to develop this turn. Lines up quite well against this Armorsmith. He doesn't get the chance of getting like multiple cards with Battle Rage.
No.
And his turn 4 usually, like, he wants to play Deathspite this turn. But if he does this, it doesn't really line up here. Two card battle Acolyte every turn. It's kind of bad. Ah, nice. Okay, that's better. So I guess I just silence this. You might have a Taskmaster. If I play Loatheb, he doesn't have this many activators. But he can just simply run it into this. I don't want to draw him cards.
I must safeguard them.
Acolytes are very good silence targets. There are not many keeper targets. They're like patrons, basically. Maybe sometimes frothing, but I'm far enough ahead. And I have this to clear frothings. And I have this to clear 2 health patrons at least. So this turn he could play his Deathbite to hit this. It's a little bit of curve. And I get to kill this and to develop my Ooze. But he managed to keep his card count high. So, and mine is quite low, so I'm not sure. I will need Ancient of Lores, or maybe Dr. Boom with Sylvanas to catch up here, I think, on the long run. Yeah, there's Deathbite. Oh, there's an Execute also. Okay, that's even worse. Looks like I'll just go all in here. Yeah, I really rely on my top decks now, and him not having a good answer to this. If he has second Deathbite or something, might get ugly for me. Okay, so all his cards, oh nice, so all his cards are basically combo cards. That's a very good thing, because it kind of denies him something like a Warsong Patron, Innervate play next turn, with maybe a Deathspite setup. He still has a hard time clearing this if he doesn't have like Slam and Weapon or Execute. But at least he wastes some resources, and he could have killed the Loatheb the same way. Okay, really want to top deck Harrison Jones now. That's the thing I'm looking for. You can clear this very efficiently. Okay. Harrison Jones would have been awesome. Because now he can do a Warsong Patron, Innervate, Deathspite play, clears this. Has 4 patrons. 3 patrons which are important. Maybe even more. He trades the 5-1 into this. And then I might get a 2-attack minion, and then the patrons are out of control because there are too many with 3 health that I can deal with. He's at 14, so I like basically at 14, so I would need a Savage Raw.
No.
And I need him not to have like this kind of combo. There are a few outs for me here.
I gotta move.
Not too many though. Maybe he started too late. Okay, second execute. Not sure if this is better, probably not. Oh, maybe he doesn't attack. Then I get another draw for the Harrison. That's what I'm talking about. And he already played both executes, so I... Silly Mountain Fury things. This trades too well, I have to hero power, I guess. Yeah. Could have threatened lethal, but like I don't want him to give good targets of this. With a play like this, exactly. Top decked it. Yep. If he could have just traded his guy, could have been a lot worse for me. Wow, that's bad. That's seriously bad for me. I almost had lethal. Well, at least I can play 2 minions here. I'm just reducing 1 card. Oh no, it's a mage.
You asked for it.
My deck isn't designed to beat mages. I would keep the keeper if I had any form of ramp. Going first, I think it's a little bit too late. I'd rather get something faster. Or ramp cards. Oh, this... Okay, the Wrath can help to stop the bleeding early. Maybe it's Freeze. Freeze would... yeah. Sadly, it's not. Freeze would have been good, though. I have to kill this. It can go out of control too fast. He has coin also. Could do something like, I don't know, coin, arcane missiles, mirror image stuff. I have a silence for this, which is really good. And I have a 5 and a 6. So I guess after this turn it's getting better. If he doesn't play Flamewaker, which I would have to swipe, I guess. We'll see. Okay. I'm not too happy about this, but at least it was a slow turn. So I can try to get a foot on the board. I mean, his worst 4-mana play would probably be like Mechanical Yeti. Okay, well it can always be worse, I guess. Yeah. Don't hit it twice, thanks. I wonder if I can leave this up. He still has the coin. I guess I have to swipe. On the other hand, I really want to play Emperor next turn. Maybe I don't have to swipe. Maybe I just do this. It's like a swipe for 1 more mana, but it also develops a 4/2, so he has to deal with it somehow. Okay. He deals with it somehow, I guess. But I feel more comfortable developing the... Yes, of course. With these cards, like I can play Force Double Roar at 9, which means 14 plus 8, 22 damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So I need to deal 7 damage. Oh, man. Aww. And he still has the coin. Yes. Of course. Wow. This was hilarious. Maybe I should have swiped. That's still okay. I mean, I can develop the lore, which will just get mirror into Teed, I guess. Huh. I need to deal 6 damage to him. Okay, it's... Oh, wow, it's getting worse. Help. Help. I might have to play one combo already just to get rid of all this stuff here. Might be my best option actually. I have to get rid of this. Snowball's out of control otherwise. Ah, damn it. Really hope he develops a big minion now, so I can play Big Game Hunter and afterwards lore. It's not my definition of a big minion. I guess I play them anyways. Although... I guess I just have to outvalue him from here. That's 6. 6 plus 4, 10. I die to Fireball, I guess. Wow. But if I play lore instead of the Shredder, I feel like it dies too easily. Of course. Well, this deck is not designed to beat mages, but this one was a rough game. All these Flamewaker pings and the Hogger and all these spells and the coin. Ah. Might have been better to swipe the second Flamewaker. Probably was.
Malfurion versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
If it's aggro, I can't afford to keep these. I'll keep the wild growth though. Can swipe earlier. Okay. Oh my goodness. These two are not helpful. I guess I don't have to coin out wild growth then. If he musters next turn, I can swipe. If he plays like mini bot, Squire, it will be somewhat devastating, I guess.
Let the pain
Okay.
speak to me.
Seems to be a more control-ish type of Paladin. Keeper would have been nice for both of these targets. If you want to swipe this, then he still has this around. Maybe Shredder. But if he plays this, he might have a Peacekeeper. Then just gets to draw him many cards. That's the only thing that might give me a board here. And I can get more swipe targets. Probably swipe next turn and then I play Ancient of Lore. This denies him a card actually. It's not too bad for me. This denies him all cards. Nice.
I must safeguard the land.
This is my responsibility.
Keeping his card count low should be the key. especially because I have Ancient of Lore. And this way I have at least some sort of board control, which I can add a swipe to. Using the Keeper here is a little bit problematic because he probably plays Sylvanas and Tyrion, which puts me in a very awkward spot if I don't draw my Okay, never mind. I guess it's swipe. Looks like a really good swipe here. And I keep the board control. If he plays Sylvanas now, I can silence it. Actually, he doesn't want to play Sylvanas because I can just trade my both minions into it. Which I probably will. I would probably play Ancient of Lore then. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
I will probably just do it. I'm too afraid. Like, Keeper seems really good here, because I can, like, Keeper, hero power, hit, keep my guy alive, have a Keeper. But if you play... Sylvanas is not the problem, Tyrion is a problem later. And I don't have my Harrison Jones yet. So I will... Does he play Kings? Might play Kings. Let's see what we draw. My own Sylvanas. Okay.
Feel nature's wrath.
Reporting for duty.
Seems like a Quartermaster setup. Nope. Okay. That's fine. I play this
I have no time
to deny him a good Tyrion. I just need, like... I don't need much, actually. Just the force of nature. If he Tyrions, I get the Tyrion. Looks like muster.
Reporting for duty.
Oh wow. Is this lethal already? It's 2... Oh, never mind.
let none survive.
Victory is yours.
Otherwise would have been 4, 8... 8 plus 5... 13? I think he had 16, right? A little bit more would have been needed. Haven't seen Acolyte and Paladin for quite some time. I liked it though, it put me under a little bit of pressure. Would have probably played it differently on his side, but with the Cockhammer.
Malfurion versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
So I know it's not aggro, and I keep this around. This should be really good here. I don't really... Ouch. I don't really like the other cards, though. Okay, that's better. Wild Growth into Coin Loatheb. I know he plays Cockhammer, and he definitely plays True Silver. Like, you don't play Paladin without True Silver, right? Oh. It's Keeper then.
Well played.
My thanks to you.
Reporting
This Knife Juggler has to die.
I must safeguard the land.
2 good 5-drops here.
My thanks.
Looks like he's a little bit on tilt. That's good for me. Oh, have this also. So I play this, lines up better against Shredder. Still have the coin, maybe hero power next turn. Yeah, looks like hero power. These two survive. That's 7. 7 plus 6 plus 6 plus 12, 19. Not quite enough. With 2 weapon destruction minions and 3 spells. Oh, wow. That's a good card to have. I'm glad that I traded with it. Jeez. Let's see what this. It's hard. If it gets him a taunt, I have problems. I trade before. If it gets Doomsire out, then I lose. Huh. Like 2 damage to his face. These spells don't help at all. Kind of a shame. I really hope he plays a weapon.
Pain, speak to me.
Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
We'll keep 2 turns to be executed this way. I think I should, even though he plays at least 3 weapons plus Tyrion, which might come down next turn, still feel like I should play the Harrison Jones. Or just the Force. Maybe just the Force.
Time waits for no one.
I don't like playing it here. Especially because I have the option of getting a really big damage turn in, but I feel like it has to be done.
For the wild.
I really want a board. Next turn, if he plays Tyrion, I can play Savage Draw, ping off the Divine Shield, trade the Shredder, draw 3 cards. I really want to have this board. Yep, there we go.
For the wild.
Belongs in a museum.
Job's done.
This looks quite good. Emperor looks nice here. Emperor Shredder next turn or something. And then I just hope to draw the second Force to close it out soon. That's not too unexpected. Okay, at least no Consecration? No.
Reporting for duty.
The victory is yours.
Nice.